In this video, we're unboxing and replacing the brake pad kit for Ford Explorer 2015. This is the instruction manual. The rear brake pads. The front brake pads. The brake pad retaining clips. The brake grease. The following are the tools required for replacing the brake pad kit. Brake caliper piston. Brake caliper hanger. Towel. 2 suitable box end wrenches. 13mm wrench. 17mm wrench. Medium 13mm shallow socket. Large 17mm shallow socket. Large 19mm deep socket. Large electric impact wrench. Medium torque wrench. Large extendable ratchet wrench. Large torque wrench. Open the hood. Prop the hood with the support rod. Remove the brake fluid reservoir cap. Place a towel around the brake fluid reservoir. Using a large 19mm deep socket with a large extendable ratchet wrench, loosen the lug nuts. Repeat, loosing on the remaining wheels of other brakes lug nuts. Lift the vehicle. Using a large 19mm deep socket with an impact wrench, remove the lug nuts. Repeat the same process to remove the remaining wheels. Remove the wheels. Using a large 17mm shallow socket with an impact wrench, remove the brake caliper mounting bolts. Pull the bolts out and remove the caliper. Remove the brake pads. Confirm the old pads are no longer used. Verify the new pads match the old ones in part number and fitment. Then can use this method to reinstall the caliper piston. And use related tools are also acceptable. Install the old brake pads on both sides of brake caliper. Use 2 box end wrenches that install in the brake pads. Press in opposite directions to back in. You'll see the piston fully retract. Once the piston is fully seated, install the new brake pads. Compare the old pads versus the new ones. We're replacing these because the old pads are worn down, which reduces braking performance. Before installing the new pads, check the wear level of the brake rotors. And according to the level to judge if the brake pads need to chamfer the edges. Otherwise, it'll cause noise. Since this caliper is new, there's no need to replace the brake pad retaining clips. If it's an older caliper, you need to install new brake pad retaining clips. Apply brake grease to the back of the brake pads. Apply a small amount to the back of the brake pads. After applying the thin and layer of brake grease, install the new brake pads, aligning them with the mounting points. Install the inner brake pad. Reinstall the brake caliper. Install the brake caliper mounting bolts. Using a large 17mm shallow socket with a large torque wrench, tighten the caliper mounting bolts. Tighten torque, 72 Nm or 53 foot-pounds. Repeat the same process. Install the opposite side for the front brake pads before installing the rear brakes. Make sure to release the parking brake. Use a 13mm wrench and a 17mm wrench. Remove the rear brake caliper mounting bolts. Remove the bolts. Remove the other bolts. Remove the brake caliper. Use a brake caliper hanger to support the brake caliper. Insert the hook through the opening and hang it in a secure spot. Remove the brake pads. Remove the brake pad retaining clips. The retaining clips are located on inner sides. Use a brake caliper piston to retract the piston. Align the position and rotate the screw while holding the backing plate. Before compressing the piston, lubricate the dust boot on the caliper piston. Now, let's reinstall the caliper piston. Once the piston is fully retracted, remove the tool. Once the piston is fully retracted, pay attention to these two grooves. They need to be aligned horizontally with the locating pin on the brake pad. You can see there is a locating pin. Then line it up with the hole in the caliper piston and get the installation done. Here is the comparison of the old and new rear brake pads. Install new retaining clips. Align the clip with the mounting holes. Install the brake pad inner retaining clip in the same way. Make sure the raised section of the clip need to be faced outward. Check the wear level of the brake rotors and judge if the brake pads need to chamfer the edges. Otherwise, it'll cause noise. Apply an even coat of brake grease to the backing plates of the brake pads. When install the brake pads, we can see there is the brake wear indicator in different position. The pad with the wear indicator must go on the inner side. Aligning with the mounting points to install the new brake pads. Continue to install the outer pad. Remove the caliper hanger. Reinstall the caliper. Install the rear caliper mounting bolts, making sure aligned properly. Using a medium 13mm shallow socket with a medium torque wrench, tighten the rear caliper mounting bolts. Tighten torque, 33 Nm, 24 foot-pounds. Repeat the same procedure on the opposite side for the brake pads. Continue install the rear brake pads. Once all brake pads are installed, pump the brake pedal several times to retract the caliper pistons. Install the wheels. Install the lug nuts. Install the remaining wheels in the same way. Using a large 19mm deep socket with an impact electric wrench, snug the lug nuts. Lower the vehicle. Using a large 19mm deep socket with a large torque wrench, tighten the lug nuts. Tighten torque, 150 Nm, 111 foot-pounds. Repeat on all wheels with the same torque. Remove the towel. Check brake fluid level if it's between the minimum and maximum marks. If below minimum, add the brake fluid. If between the marks it's appropriate, reinstall the brake fluid reservoir cap. When use clean water to retract the caliper piston, clean out any brake fluid that may have spilled the brake components. Lower the hood support rod. and close the hood.